my god, 1 minute. Thirty seconds. Oh my god. Oh, 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 oh. Ah. Code? Come on. The code. Please.
'Fortnite guy.
I was
A Fortnite guy video tomorrow, and it's going to be super exciting. What do you guys think? Are you happy for this?
I'm happy, dude. I definitely am willing to shout out some talent on my own channel as well. So this could be big, man. This is all about exposure and stuff. Props to the Fortnite guy for putting this on. Mo is running a lot of things, behind the scenes to make this all happen. But man, streams are coming in, man. So if you guys haven't joined up yet, get in this Kangarna Discord server. Find the link. Get it somewhere, man. It's probably in several
Posting it
different
again.
videos and
I'm
descriptions.
spamming it hard, boys.
Fortnite guy is posting it over and over, and streams are going wild in here. So we're gonna pick the best streams. I'm not gonna say who we're starting with yet, but he's about to blow up, and anybody else who can get their stream on this big screen here, we're just excited to see how good some of you guys are, man. Everybody starts somewhere, and this could be your day.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the main point of all this, to give you guys a chance to grow. See, me and that Denver guy, we already have big channels, we're already exposed. So we want to give you guys a chance to get out there too. This could be your big break. So we're super excited to be doing this. And I just want to say real quick, thank you to everybody who is already here. We're going to give it a few more minutes, let people flood in, and we'll explain the rules once again. But basically, I told you guys how it's going to start off. We'll give you the EU code. We're going to watch that game. About halfway through the EU game, we're going to drop the North American East code, right? So once you guys get the North American East code, you want to get into that game if that's your region. And when the EU game finishes, we're going to hop onto the NA East region and spectate you guys who posted it in the streams chat on Discord. So be sure to check that out. And also, we'll be doing NA West. So midway through the NA East game, I'll start the NA West code. So once we get it going, once we're done with the EU game, we'll basically be spectating like the mid and late games only. We won't have to deal with the early games. So it's going to be super fun.
This is your chance, guys. Do not be nervous. Take a couple deep breaths. If you guys are nervous, yes, a lot of people might be watching. We saw with Wednesday Wagers, we had some people who are getting usually, 5 to 10 average viewers per stream on Twitch. Next thing you know, they're over 1,000 viewers. So it could happen to you. Depends. If you are that good, we definitely want to be spectating you. Again, guys, remember to drop your stream down in streams for customs. Once you get in the Kangarna Discord, streams for customs, drop your stream down. Only put it once, please. You guys are going wild in here, man. And it's just, it's going insane. Are we up to 40,000 in the Discord yet? If not, we got to be really close.
45,000 people in the Discord. Wow. Yeah, absolutely insane. You guys are incredible. And I do want to point out, guys, on the EU region today, we have Benji Fishy, Mongrel, and Mitro all playing. Yes. They're going to be playing in these games, guys. So there is a chance, probably not a huge chance, that there's going to be like thousands of you guys playing, but some of you could end up in their game. And all I have to say is good luck. If one of you guys can pop off and kill them, hey, you're definitely going to get a shout out and a donation. So good luck with that. They're incredible players.
I did get Mr. Savage down to 1 health one time. That was the only EU challenge I ever had. Wow. And I got him to 1 health, and I will forever remember that story. I think you missed a couple shotgun shots, but I'll take it. Cole, what are your thoughts? I mean, how is this junk rift that came out today? Obviously a controversial item, just like everything else that Epic seems to put out these days. But what are your thoughts? And how is the junk rift going to affect everybody today?
Well, especially in these competitive games that we're going to be seeing today, it's honestly huge. If any players have had the chance to hop on today and really get down on how to use this, Denver and I actually got to play a little bit before this. And man, when people are boxed up and they're healing, it's devastating, especially if you can drop this in on those multi-layer boxes and these scrim games. It's going to be huge.
This is definitely an anti-competitive. You don't want too much pressure all around you on all sides. So if you can get your box kind of half in, half out, just a great strategic place to be, especially if the circle comes your way. You could be one of the first ones in. Of course, it can go the other way too. One of the unfortunate things about not knowing where it is and why so many players carry the Storm Scout Sniper now. But Filthy Rookie, he's looking around, seeing if he can land those snipes, man. If he can, I mean, you never know at this point in the game. Somebody might be sitting at 100 health right now, and one snipe could just be an easy kill for you.
Absolutely. This is the third partying position that you want to be in, where you can maybe just pick up one of those easy kills. He was unlucky earlier getting that one player so weak, not able to get the kill. We'll see if he can turn that fortune around and get a little pick here. You see barely missing that snipe. And yeah, he's sitting very, very well, especially with that launch pad heading into the next zone. If he can stay alive going to this next zone, see where the next one goes, and use that launch pad to rotate, we'll look at Filthy to maybe go for the win here.
He's looking good, man. Positioning wise, loadout wise, everything is looking great. Drops out of the bottom just to get into this circle, and we'll see how far he pushes inside the circle, or is he going to try to do the kind of half in, half out? Which as Fortnite is just a huge grid, you want to be as close to the edge of the circle as you can. Again, you want less pressure from all around you. He's getting a little bit of metal. He probably realizes at this point he is kind of low on mats. Some players, as they get lower on mats, they get a lot more aggressive, knowing that they have to push and have to do something. If you run out of mats, your chances of winning the game go down drastically.
Yeah, as you'll see, he's pushing outside of his box, taking the risk. It looks like most of the players are on the opposite side of the circle. Only 23 remain. So he's, oh, there we go. He gets tagged. That's the risk you run when you run out in the open, especially with this many players left alive on a smaller circle. You're pretty exposed.
Yeah, most of these players, just there's not a lot of fighting at this point. They're just kind of waiting for the circle to shrink and move. So everybody's in their 1x1 box just looking for easy picks, especially when you have like Storm Surge, professional players. They have to worry about Storm Surge. They have to do damage or else they will take damage themselves. I don't think we have to deal with Storm Surge in this, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, it might just be a habit for some of these players. He takes a little bit more damage, but he can get almost back to full health. He's going to be at 197 after this. No need to pop a mini just for 3 extra shield. But again, he's just looking so good. He's really close to the circle. Doesn't have to push in too far. Wouldn't surprise me if he just tries to make this final push here in just a second. But of course, he's taking some spray.
Right, he's got to be a little careful of players targeting him now that he's so close to the next zone. But I would say that rotation was just about perfect from him right there, where he was able to use the hill to rotate around, didn't have to use many of his mats, especially since he's low, and to just get tagged up a little bit, that's not that bad. You see him narrowly missing.
You can see him
narrowly missing it.
Pretty disappointed right now if you guys can hear him on stream. But a snipe like that, you don't get many opportunities where somebody just has their head out and they're sitting still in their box. But that's all right. You just got to shoot those shots anyway, as we say. And if you miss them, oh well. He pushes in just a little bit. Again, you want to be towards the edge of the storm. You'll see a lot of players do that today.
Absolutely. One of the biggest things that I forgot to mention about how huge that rotation was, he didn't have to use that launch pad. Still has the launch going into this end game here.
You see that dinosaur just sticking up out of the ground from the jungle. I do think it's pretty funny. I mean, there's one thing that you can say with the Fortnite, the Epic dev team in Fortnite, is that, I mean, they do have some pretty funny stuff. Like the charm of the game is still kind of there, right? The cartoony grab. I mean, the fact that Porta Potty can fall from the ground and just smash somebody and kill them for 200 damage, it does crack me up as much as we hate this item. That is hilarious.
Yeah, and when a cop car comes down and hits somebody, it says you're arrested. Yeah, it says you're arrested. It doesn't say you were smashed by a cop.
That's hilarious.
That cracks me up. They're always creative, man. That's one thing. You can never knock the art team. The creativity of Fortnite is definitely still top notch. The balancing, the competitive side of things,
yeah,
maybe. But
that's where the issues start.
Our team does deserve props.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll see. Filthy right there. Got some good tags on another player. Really low on mats. I'm surprised he's actually building up this high.
Insanely low.
He's going to have to use that launch pad 100% here.
Yeah, he's not putting rooftops. He's just putting his floor pieces, knowing he has to conserve. And he actually is still just blowing through. He only has 3 builds left.
It looks like he was hoping to get an easy pick before he used the launch pad. That's what he was doing there.
When you're this
low. I'm surprised he... Okay, he landed up on the tree. No mats from that, really. 6 wood, yeah.
Yikes. He's fighting for it, man, but he does only have 3 builds again. He just placed 1. He's just going to have to chill behind a wall. And you see pro players do this a lot. Not always do you just have to build up and edit a window. Sometimes you can just hide behind a ramp. Sometimes it's actually better because no one expects it. He does get some shotgun damage down, but it's not enough. He actually just drops down to the ground and hides underneath. Hopefully a person above him doesn't know and doesn't edit down through him.
Yeah, these are often some of the scariest spots for a player to be in, though, because nobody expects them to be hiding there, and then you get clipped from the side. So it could work out for him.
It could. He's got a long way to go to the next zone, and it is just constantly moving. He's taking all kinds of AR spray. He does lay down a lot of damage when he's at 3 health with 1 tick. Oh, and he gets shots back from Twitter Bluff. Goes down, man. Props to Filthy Rookie for putting on a pretty good show. But again, Matt management.
Bluff FN is live.
Is streaming.
Yes.
Yep.
4 kills.
All right, Bluff, show us what you got.
He's got 14,000 arena. What? Is that right?
That's
14,000 arena.
Am I seeing this right, guys?
Wow.
Hey, we were looking for grinders, weren't we? we
Hey,
found one.
yeah. You're on the main
My
stream now.
goodness.
All right.
677. That's insane, man. This guy definitely knows how to play in these end games. Dodging a couple of shotgun shots. He actually had the left-hand peek there, but luckily didn't have...
Ooh.
Yes, he
kill.
the kill, man. He's at 88 health right now. He does have the golden combat shotgun and 5 minis. He's got to find some time to pop these minis right now.
This is
Looks like he's
Bluff's
just going for kills
game
though. Oh, there we
to
go.
win.
Now he's gonna pop them. Yeah, this is his game. On the mainstream, this is his moment. Can he get that fat donation?
Wow, got the kill with the storm.
Yeah, that's gonna
No
be great
way.
for some HP.
1v1 situation. We have Bluff on the low ground. We do have a player up top. Not sure the health situation.
That's
We'll
it.
see.
Yeah. So 1v1. This is it, man. He does have the scar. He's actually carrying 2 ARs. I don't know if he's gonna elect to use both of them. But at this point, playing the low ground is still very effective these days.
Yeah.
You can get a lot of great peaks from the low ground.
Absolutely. Notice
As
how.
long as you can track your opponent, you should be good.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, and this guy lays down the heavy sniper
Oh.
shot and follows it up with 2 shotgun shots. We're still at 80 and
Mini off
31.
now.
Did he just take high ground
I
just
think
here?
he just took high ground. Yeah.
Wow, the player went down to aggressively try to finish this kill, but it maybe not the best play right now. He's shooting out the floor.
I wonder how much mats this guy has, because he's just free building right now.
He's free building and Bluff is completely out, huh? So we'll see. I mean,
Oh man.
he actually goes out in the storm. Interesting play.
Oh, he's got to get back in, or he's done. He
Wow.
makes it back in.
And there he
Oh,
goes.
he hits it! Oh my god!
No mats,
Beautifully
almost
played.
no health. That's how you do it.
Incredible.
Wow, man.
That definitely deserves a big donation right
Big
there, guys.
donation time. Let's
Oh
go,
my
Bluff. Go
God,
blow up
dude,
his
that
chat
was
right
awesome.
now, man.
Yeah,
Just
link his
Bluff
stream.
FN. Holy cow, what a play, man. Just keeping calm, cool, and collected. He actually walks out into the storm. That way his opponent didn't know where he was. I mean, when you drop down and you're in the storm, you got to look in a 360 rotation all around you, whereas somebody knows where you're dropping down if you're trying to stay in the storm. So really interesting play by him to actually be out in the storm and lay a shotgun shot down.
Yo, the
That's
$49
that
donation.
factor that the combat shotgun brings to the game. That extra range.
Oh
So
my
even if you're out of
God,
mats, you can play that low ground warrior role where somebody peeks over the top,
Yo,
you
thank
predict it,
so much for
and
Fortnite.
Bluff was able to pull it off, man. That
Fortnite
was
guy, man.
incredible.
For that guy laying down the
wasn't
$15
mentioning any,
donation to
but
Bluff.
Hey.
Congrats, Bluff FN. Dude, nice keyboard too. I like that.
Yeah, that was amazing. Guys,
Okay.
go drop a follow on Bluff.
Go
He
drop a
deserves
follow,
a
dude.
huge
Blow
shout out to
him
him. I honestly did not think he was going to be able to pull that out when he was in that storm with 17 HP. EBT, shout out to him as well. He made it to the end there, but not quite able to clutch it.
That
Didn't
was
get that
risky,
shot
man.
off. That's all he had to do was hit that shot. He had the high ground, but
That
Bluff
shot-
clutched out, so that was huge, man.
The low
We're
ground
gonna
is
get
so
the
good
EU
these
game
days.
going, guys. Who's hyped for EU? Get
EU?
ready. The code's coming in the chat in about 30 seconds.
All right, let's do this, man.
EU.
Yeah, that low ground can be devastating, dude. I mean, just because you're out of mats, you see this a lot in professional play. Actually, a surprising amount. You run out of mats and you just walk along the ground, keep your shotgun trained on your enemy, and wait for them to peek out. And you could see his head popped out, and that was it. Even though he couldn't see the whole body, it's fine. If your opponent can see you, you can see them. And he was just waiting for that one peek. And luckily, he had the reaction time just to end that fight right there and win the game. $50 donation later. Woo!
There we
Insane.
go.
Congratulations. I did drop the EU stream there, guys.
All
The
right.
code is in the
Finesse.
chat. Everybody get ready. Let's go.
I swear Finex looks a little bit stretched, dude. I think I'm losing my mind, but this looks slightly stretched. I don't know. Like I said, maybe too much caffeine.
Maybe
Am
so.
I going crazy, man? Chat, somebody help me out.
Mo's saying it's stretched. I'm not too sure. But
Okay,
guys,
come on.
It
Make
does
the
seem
NA
slightly.
East code will come in maybe. Oh, sorry. We should be spectating NA West. I gave you guys
Oh,
the
let's go,
wrong
let's go.
stream.
Oh,
Let me
Finex is
go ahead and
actually
find that
dude,
real quick.
1,000 EU players are queued up right now for
My
the
goodness.
Yeah.
games.
So
All
the
right.
Try to
game
get in
is
there, man.
started.
All
Let's
right, let's
spectate
check it
Finex
out.
for now. I'm gonna look for an NA West stream again. It's super hard, guys.
good.
Remember, put your region in your stream title
Right
so
now.
we know.
Do
It's
it.
really tough to find you guys without it.
Do it, man. Get it in your title. If you're gonna
Because
if you're
if
gonna
you
jump
don't,
in the
you're,
Congarna
you're not
Discord.
gonna get featured. You're not gonna get the big donation. You know, you're not gonna get a whole bunch of things. So make
Yep.
sure.
We want to see it, man. We want to see those streams, guys. This could be your chance. This could be your moment. We got one for West.
I
All
did as
right.
well.
You guys
we'll
probably
go
can't
and
hear
hop on to
Mo.
waffles here.
Oh, we got two right here, so we're gonna check
Waffles.
out waffles. All right, let's go waffles.
He's got 3 kills as well. Okay, nice.
All right, Waffles, nice, man.
Popping off.
Peeking through the brick. I like this strat already.
All
Some
right,
next level strats.
I like the choice. I like it. Let's go. All right.
He's got 4 junk rifts, dude. 4 junk rifts. So we're
Oh,
gonna see
man,
some
that's exciting.
serious damage. There he goes.
Oh,
There's
and he's
the one right
dropping
now.
one
He
already.
needs to back up. Let's see if it does any shockwave damage. No shockwave damage.
No.
This guy was able to react in time. Look, I think he's realizing right now.
Oh, I'm on the
That
main
he says, I'm on the main
stream.
He said, oh, shoot, in case you were wondering. Oh, shoot, he's on the main stream right now. So hopefully he doesn't get too nervous knowing that there's a lot of people watching him right now.
Just to point out, he is 13 years young, so he's a very young player here, guys. This is going to be exciting. He could make a name for himself right here,
cannot
just like
believe
Bluff.
How good these young kids are.
Plenty-
Oh, this guy actually got the
loses
wall.
Oh, that was a nice quick edit, though.
Down to
Oh, he's in
901.
trouble. Yeah,
should
he
try
needs to go up a
here.
layer, yeah. Because it seems like this guy has low ping who's on him. He's taking his walls very easily.
Dang,
Up or
man,
out
yeah,
to the
looks like he has
right.
no chance.
There
He
he
does
goes,
go up.
goes
He had a
up.
wall that blocks him up still. He's at least able to pop a mini. Is
No,
not
he
able
didn't
to
get it
go?
off.
Oh, he didn't get it off.
Oh, this is very dangerous.
What he could try to do is throw down the junk rift and bail out the back.
And bail out the
Might be
backside.
a decent strategy.
This player just keeps him trapped inside.
inside. Oh,
Waffles,
he's taking up
dude,
like
that was
K9
hard.
Volt.
K9
We'll
Volt
see if
knew
K9
what he was
Volt is
doing
live
there,
here.
man. 153 damage that he walks away with.
And he is. He is. No, he is live.
He is live. All right, let's check it out.
I linked you guys on the Discord. This is
There
going to
you
be Volt in the North American East tryouts or customs, whatever you guys want to call it.
All right, let's check it out.
Super
Across the
exciting. I
bowl.
linked you guys
And
on
actually,
the
I think I
Discord.
hear us in his stream. He's pulling it up right now, realizing that he's going to be on the big screen right now. Waffles, props to Waffles too, man. That's a hard situation to get out of. So when
Man.
somebody who you could tell somebody who's extremely experienced in box fighting, and that was just talent right there.
Absolutely. You know that play I was talking about, though. I think laying down the junk rift and bailing out
Thank
the
you,
back, that might be a decent strategy that we might see people using in the future.
Yeah, but nobody's. I mean, it's hard to get as quick at editing and getting out that backside. I mean, you do it so
Absolutely.
fast, dude. So it's easy to say. For people like me, I'm just like, I don't know, I'm trying to hit it. You know, it just gets too wild. But at the same time, if he would have just thrown that down in the corner and tried to sneak out that backside, the player might have pushed at that exact moment and it could just drop down, or at least the player would have had to back off. And he could have had a chance to pop 2 minis, maybe won that entire fight based off that one choice alone. Man, he had 3 of them left. He should have just thrown him down. He died anyways. Maybe as well just thrown it down, right?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about Volt here for a second. I don't like how many materials he just had to use to get into zone. That is not looking good. He might have to get a little aggressive here, going for another player. As you see him using that RPG. Oh, this actually is good for him. Another player getting aggressive.
And that guy is getting third-partied as well. There's just people
Right.
everywhere
Everybody
right
is
now.
closing in here, right here on the edge of the circle. Luckily, they're on the good side of the circle, so he still does have time to push in if the circle were to start moving. And he still has a minute before he even moves, and even then, it's going to take a long time for it to shrink on this side.
Yeah,
That was-
and just to let everybody know, we will get the next North American East game going soon, probably after this one ends. So if you guys want to play on the East server, stay tuned.
That was
Shotguns
about
go down, breaks the
best
shield.
play.
Don't give him time. He's got to be aggressive about this. Too many people back off and give people a chance to pop those minis and stuff. You just really want to start pressing through. So he could be back to 150, close to it for all we know, maybe even a slurp. I mean, you never know what somebody's got. You just got to be aggressive about this. He had the rocket launcher and everything. It gave him a chance to heal up.
Right, things were looking very bad for Volt there, but getting the zone that close and then this player choosing to push, this might,
When he does get
might be
in.
terrible.
Takes up another level. Volts. Yikes. Yeah, just finding out now that he is out of mats. I don't know if he knew he was that low. He does have some minis to recover here. But you got it. I mean, especially if you have a rocket launcher, he throws down the shotgun shot, hits 64 damage and shield. But again,
Just
the
to
player's
point out,
probably just
he's
gonna
on
go up.
90 ping, so
Oh, wow.
he's definitely struggling with trying to take walls. and
That's
stuff,
got to
so
be
that's
hard.
why
He's taking more damage trying to place walls again, but he just
Oh,
doesn't have the mats.
man.
This is going to put him at
needs to
56
pop these
total
minis.
health.
Notice the NA East in his stream title. I think he's NA East, but he chose to play in the
Is he
West
playing
one.
on?
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to try to get on the stream,
yep,
right?
Yep. If you couldn't get into the one you wanted, then you got to do something, even if it means 90 ping.
Yeah,
No
I think
matter-
he's gonna start playing passive here now, maybe looking for a third party, because I mean, there's not much he can do here. A couple shots and
There's
he's
really
dead.
not. We see this
Absolutely.
again and again, man. The way people are building these days is so easy to run out of mats. You just really have to conserve. You have to choose your fights wisely. In this case, again, you know, I just You know, if he was a little more aggressive, he might have got 1,000 mats off this player because he definitely had the advantage on him at that point in time.
Right.
Two players drop out. Oh,
Jose the hobo.
takes 3 kills. He had. Oh, he said thanks for the host, Fortnite guy. That's cool, man. Volt, good job, man. Props to you. Did a good job. It's just hard without mats.
Oh, and
He is
we
streaming.
did find his stream. Yeah, Jose is a cutie.
Now
Oh,
this is
man.
stretched. Now
Yeah,
this is
this-
stretched.
This is some stretch. I didn't even know this is in the game anymore. I knew there was something you could do to kind of stretch, but this looks like full on stretch, dude.
As we
I'm
can
gonna
see,
let him know he's on the main stream here.
Face cam.
as we
and he
can see
does-
from the face cam, he's very excited to be on the main stage.
Just got braces today.
Fresh out the dentist.
Oh man.
Jose the hobo, dude. That cracks me. What a name, man.
What a name. Only 15 players alive going into this next circle. This is the next 20 seconds. Once it starts moving, we're going to see a lot of players going down. And it looks like Jose, this is a great position. Great
It
position
is.
to
And
be
he
in.
does have 6 minis. He has one big pot too. So if he does take some, he can exchange some damage and still come out on top. He decided to go with the pump shotgun. You don't see this. He had to turn off friend requests there. You don't see the pump shotgun paired with an AR. I mean, that's it. Usually you try to get a combat shotgun. Maybe he just didn't have one. But the pump shotgun, as good as it is, usually you have to have something you could spray to follow up with it. You losing an entire spot in your loadout. So that's why you see so many combat shotguns these days.
Absolutely. At least he still has the AR, so he has something to follow it up with. And of course, could always, looks like a great builder, can always default back to shooting with
Those
that
edits are
pump
looking
and then
clean.
edit on out.
Yeah, he's definitely got the editing down. He spent some time in creative. My goodness, this kid knows how to edit, man. Skills like
Flexing.
this.
Love it.
Jose, skills like this, dude. It sounds like a young kid. I can't hear it super well, but again, some of these young kids, dude, are just so impressive. That's something that Fortnite has done that I don't think a lot of games have done, is give these young kids a chance to compete. I mean, a 16-year-old became a millionaire. Obviously, taxes played a part in there, so I don't know exactly a millionaire, but I assume with Booga's stream doing as well as it is, I mean, he's got to be a millionaire. And
Oh,
that's
yeah,
just because of
definitely.
Fortnite.
100%.
That's
So,
the thing. That's the thing about the World Cup. Oh, we actually have a fight here. Cole, go ahead.
I was to say one thing, he does have a player below him, but one thing to notice from that's different from this end game compared to the first one we just saw was that first one, if you guys notice, landed on the new zone where soccer stadium's completely destroyed. So not a lot of people had a lot of mats at the end because they all had to build there. There were no buildings to replenish mats. Whereas this end game, these players might have more mats, so we'll see if the turtle builds start coming out more in full force.
Yeah, the soccer stadium is going to be really interesting. You know, as we were looking at it just today. Oh, we got something absolutely destroying this. Is that the junk
That's
rift
a junk
coming in?
rift. Yep.
Hey,
Oh, man.
directly to counter this kind of building. Epic does not want to see this. They don't want to see just huge chunks of builds and everybody hiding inside. They really wanted to put something in the game that would just destroy these kind of builds, and there we saw it.
Wow,
He actually
Jose.
owns all of this. which
Yeah,
is
he's completely out of mats,
interesting.
but he owns it.
No way.
All right.
not for
That's
long,
the
though,
best
because he's going to have to
RNG
get
in
out of
your
there.
favor. Yeah, he's gonna have to keep on moving. He takes a little bit of storm damage, ticking.
A lot of people asking right now, when's the NA East code? It's coming soon, probably right after this game, guys, so stay tuned.
coming soon.
One player on him. He needs
No
to do
mats
something
again.
here.
We see this again and again and again.
Yeah, they're overbuilding, it seems like, guys. You want to be conservative with your mats. You need them late game, because unless you can somehow get in this guy's box without
Drops
taking
down
his wall.
and takes a shot. Dang,
Oh.
nice shot, Jose. Yeah, when you builds, man, it's just you just lose this, and he actually took. He could have won that fight, but in Turdy here, hit him with the shotgun first, man, and that's what you have to do. Sometimes it's those milliseconds of reaction time will win you those fights. And Turdy, looking decent with mats. He does have 500 metal, 50-50 a piece on brick and wood as he goes through it. He's gonna pop a big pot here. Luckily, he has some time. Decides not to take the mini. I don't know how many minis he has because I can't see right now. But
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like he's
looking
live,
good.
so
Bomber,
even if
man.
he pops off here, we have no way to contact him at this point.
Yeah, and Jose's stream is
I don't even
definitely
know if we'll be
gonna
able to finish
end
this,
soon. We may
yeah.
not see the end of this game, unfortunately. And Turdy's looking good, man. Oh, as
Oh.
I said, Tavax drops him
Oh.
7 kills right now. Tavax, not sure, but Tavax is looking good too with his golden scar, his purple combat shotgun. He's got big pods. He's got the mini pods. I mean, he is doing good right now, and he actually has a drum gun right now.
I don't see no
I
ID.
think that might have been it right
Oh!
there.
Oh.
He actually got the win. All right.
All right, Tavax. We have no way to
Tavax,
contact you.
dude.
This is why you guys need to be
Man.
live. There's nothing we can do. I can't
Searching
find
right
his
now, and I
Twitch. I
can't
can't
see
find
it.
nothing.
Maybe
There's-
they
there
all.
is- I mean, if you
It,
guys aren't
it could
streaming,
be, but that guy's never
Oh,
streamed Fortnite. I don't see
yep, that's
Fortnite
true.
on
Never
him.
mind then.
And it's actually a German person, so it's definitely not
Oh,
him.
Well,
So
props
guys,
to Tavax
make
for getting
sure
that win,
you
man.
have your Twitch live or your Twitter in your name, at least something, guys. But we're
Good
gonna
win.
go ahead and get the the NA East code. We'll hop on board, guys. We're not gonna be watching Finex. I'll send you guys the new link to the EU players we're gonna be spectating for this game.
All right.
Give me a second here.
Get your streams in there, guys. Put in your
Right
title
here,
right
guys.
now. If you guys haven't started a game, even if you're in a game,
We're
get
gonna be
it
watching
in. I know.
Cyphic here, who is grinding here on
Cyphic,
EU.
alright.
He's got 2 kills. He's popping off. And NA East, guys, the code is coming now in the chat, so get ready.
All right, Cyphic, where is he at right now? He's in Pleasant Park, and he's got the good drops, too, from the drones. He's just leaving. He does have a legendary combat shotgun, man. How important this gun is. And there it is again, the AK with the combat shotgun. We've seen it over and over, and we'll see it plenty more times today, I'm sure. The AK, most pros are opting to get the AK now over the regular AR, even a blue AR. You'll see a lot of pros take the white AK over a blue AR.
Absolutely wild and very different from what pros used to say and use, and it's interesting how the meta shifted. But notice how he has a great loadout with those 2 shockwaves as well. He's got the chug splashes for instantly healing back up, and then the 6 minis. I really like what he has going on right now.
He's looking good. I mean, if he can get maxed out on nats, I don't think there's a lot of brick available here. He avoids some damage from some spray coming in. But overall, he's looking really good, man. He's even got 3 traps to it. So if he does end up in a 1-by-1 battle, he can put 3 traps to use on the floor, on the ceiling, and even a wall. And that's almost a guaranteed kill.
Right. One thing we're going to be looking for is to see if these players can be very smart with their builds. What we've seen is going into late game, these guys are great at building, but they maybe overbuild just a little bit. And then once it comes to crunch time, they run out. And when it matters the most, that's when a lot of these players end up going down.
We see almost every time that we go check out a new stream, they have to turn off the friend request, man. People are blowing me.
Yeah.
Again, that's what
And
this
guys,
is about.
The code is in the chat for NA East.
Code's in the
If you guys
chat,
wanna
get
play
it,
on
guys.
that server, go ahead and head it up, and we'll be spectating that one after this EU game finishes. So good luck to everybody competing.
There we go.
Thank you to Kangarna, the Fortnite guy, dude, for giving everybody today this opportunity, including Rody Bros, Cole, the other voice you hear besides myself. I'm that Denver guy, if you guys didn't know. But this is just an awesome event. Thank you guys for taking part in this. And here we see with Cyphic, again, man, he's in these 1-by-1 boxes. He actually moved just a little bit to close in ground on this player right now. How many walls can he own? He actually covers himself. He's trying to get down into this player's box. My
Wow,
goodness.
what's deep
That
eyes?
East game filled up with over 1,000 people, guys. So that's exciting.
Jeez. You see this so many times now. It used to be to get into a player's box, you would just put, a ramp or a floor, but players are covering themselves. And we're getting smarter and smarter as players get better and better. You have to cover yourself because you most likely will get third parties if other players see you trying to break into a 1-by-1.
Absolutely. Using that wall to protect. Just re-edit so quickly. You see how fast he is at that. It's beautiful because you see the other player trying to get off shots off the floor, but that wall just keeps him protected.
Oh, he's actually trying to just take the floor while the other player was aiming a shotgun. He was ready for that take. That's an interesting play, man, to take a shotgun instead of pulling out your pickaxe. They pull out theirs, and they replace the floor before you can get it. He actually just shotgunned the wall. 92 damage. There is a trap he sees in there. I think another player is closing in on him. Has time to
he's
just
just going
throws it.
for it.
Oh, is this the same player that actually took off with this bit rate, dude?
Shockwave.
How fast this guy moves. Can't even keep up.
Oh!
Goes again. The shockwave goes down. 15
Beautiful
damage.
use.
White. He is very quick, man. You can tell this guy spent some time in creative. Throws down one chug splash. He's dropping down. He is not letting this player have a break, and this is exactly what you have to do.
He's looking for the edit on the
Here's
stairs.
the edit. What are they gonna do? It's a game of chess.
Yeah,
You
this
take
is a
your move,
close
I take
battle.
mine, and it's all in milliseconds.
Decides
And the
to drop
zone is
down.
coming now too, and they used all their
Guys,
impulses,
look
both
at
of
his
them.
math.
So
And
Oh,
Mats.
man. He has 20. He has 2 builds left. These guys
but
keep
he's got
doing
a
it to
pad.
themselves.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness he has a launch pad. Is he gonna? I mean, he's got to land in these trees, maybe
There's
box
another
up.
pad there
He can't
too.
even
That's
box up.
great.
He literally has one
Yeah, I
more
have no
build
idea how
left.
the
We
math
see
goes.
this
This thing is
over
so
and over. Yeah,
stupid.
this extra launch back here.
Exactly what we've been talking about is
Don't hit,
just,
don't hit, don't hit.
you know,
Just snipe.
is
Oh.
winning that
Oh,
fight
never
worth
mind.
it?
Ah, GG's. Yeah, I'm
And
dead.
he's
Feels
getting
bad, man.
lasered so
Laser
hard
on
right
this guy,
now.
down to
Goes
50
back out
health.
in the storm.
He's just got to land on these trees and just pray that he doesn't take any more damage.
Yeah, he might try to finish that guy off because he knows that guy has to rotate as well. Maybe he's behind him. Who knows? But oh,
Wow.
Oh,
fiery
This thing
one.
is so stupid.
And he is live. Amazing. We'll go ahead and check out him. He's got 5 kills right now, popping off. I'll link you guys.
No,
All right.
yo, thank you
I'll
guys
drop a
for-
Man.
follow on him and let him know he's on the main
Yeah, thank you,
stream.
thank you.
I mean, you can't help but just assume that was it Syphic that we were just watching just now? You can't. I mean,
Yes.
he's got to regret that entire fight. I mean, all that for one kill that he might possibly get and ended up not getting. I mean, if he got the kill, would it still be worth it? I don't know. Of course, we like to see aggression. We everybody likes to fight. It's not always fun just to sit in a box. But you know, I can't help but think he's got to regret that last fight.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You gotta play smart, man. But then you also you can't play too smart because then you might not have any materials. You might not have any weapons. So it's a
Jeez, Fiery
dangerous
One.
game to play, man.
It is. It really is. You know, and it's hard, but it's so funny how many times we've seen people run out of mats. He's actually out in the storm right now, trying to build in, trying to retake high ground at the same time. Some of these guys are just so quick on their flicks. I have no idea. I mean, their arms have. Oh, and he runs out of mats again. We are seeing this over and over again. He does lay a lot of damage down. The player he's playing against does have a few mats. I don't know probably how many, but if they both run out of mats, we're just going to see a shotgun battle here.
Yeah, and this guy is also 13 years old, so another super young player.
13, Fiery One, 13 years old.
Yeah,
On the
and you
main
see a lot of
stage.
young players coming out here to play these because you know it's the young ones who are just starting out really want to get a name out there for themselves. So it's
Jeez,
exciting
yeah.
to see. Oh, and he's gonna get some mats here. Luckily, oh, that guy died right in front of him.
Man, my stream froze. What happened
Same.
there?
Oh, really? Mine's good to go. I guess I'll
He's
keep the
actually saw that one,
commentating
huh?
up.
Yeah.
Take it
Bob's
away.
up right now, trying to take a wall. One-on-one. His mats are great. He did get the loot there, and oh, he's taking a lot of damage. Gets taken out by a guy named
By
Michael,
Michael.
who is
Michael.
going to be really hard to find.
Love that. Yeah, anybody named Michael
Wow.
is very talented,
Oh.
very highly skilled, right?
Nah, I don't know. I don't know that I like it. I don't think I like any Michaels out there, man.
Fiery One goes down, dude.
I'm trying to find
Yeah,
somebody from EU.
yeah,
I want to
see
be
if
able
we
to
can get
finish these EU games out. This will be
Yeah.
the second time.
Goodness.
But it seems like most people are dead.
Streams out there, guys. We want to see this.
I have
Probably
like
Fiery
50
One.
streams open. Oh, and I found one.
We got one.
Let's go. All right.
Let's get it.
Dude, this is going to be Super Elite, who is
Yeah. Super
running
late.
with a med kit in his hand right now, crouching. But
Hey, everybody has a chance out here. I don't know what is
Yep.
on the screen right now. This massive black mass. Okay, never mind. It disappeared. Maybe that was just my own stream. He's down.
Oh,
no.
He's got it. He's gonna die.
Oh no.
oh,
Oh.
We tried, man.
What
We
a bummer.
tried. Super elite.
Everybody
Nice
go-
try, buddy.
maybe somebody
Give
in
him some love.
the kill feed we could find. Or
MXR
MXR
Blacks.
Blacks. Let's try
Let's see
that.
black. So we see if we can pull up his
Yes,
stream.
yes, streaming.
Yes, we got it.
Great.
All right.
Thank you, blacks. Thank
Well,
you.
that was easy.
All right, he was at one viewer, and let's see what he can get. Let's see what we can get blacks. You guys is literally AS.
Can I get a
did he
link on
shut
that
his
one?
stream off? Did he
Something
just
just
panic
happened.
and shut his stream off? I think he
Oh no.
just- I think he heard us go to his stream and just decided to quit. He was like, "Nope, I'm not having that many people watch me." Blacks, we wanted to watch you. Turn on your stream, dude. Don't be
just
afraid of
ended.
greatness, guys.
I'm waiting for a
That's it.
kill in the kill feed, maybe. Oh,
Shut it down. It's okay. Fiery One
Is
is over
Super
here.
Elite
cranking-
still
cranking some
T-balls.
90s. Yeah, we need some streams, guys. You guys got to help us make this happen, man.
Man.
Stream. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid at
and
all.
that's
man.
it.
Just-
Oh man, I really want to finish out the EU games. It's gonna be the second time in a row.
I know. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but Fortnite guy. Oh, Blacks. I think Blacks picked it up.
Did he?
Cool, let's go. Yeah, let's go back into Blacks.
Okay, perfect.
Start it up again. You know, props to Blacks. Only good positive things in his chat if he keeps the stream up. It looks like it's lagging a little bit. He was moving. Watch him shut it back down. That
If
would be
he
the
keeps the
ultimate
stream
troll,
up.
dude. Ultimate troll.
It's not loading for me. Is it loading for you guys?
I just had it up, but I think he shut it back down again.
Yeah, I think he's just
It
witnessing
started
some
rolling
lag.
again.
I saw in chat somebody say karma something is last.
Yeah. Chat. if you
All
want
right.
to.
Well, we are going to get the next NA West game going, guys, and we're going to spectate NA East. We'll still try to find someone to finish this EU game out, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. Yeah. I'll go ahead and get the code for NA West, guys. Give me about a minute, and they'll be in the chat.
All right, let's do it. Chat, how are you guys doing tonight, man? Haven't got to talk to you guys much. Yeah, Blacks keeps like, I don't know, it moves every once in a while. It's weird. It's like every 10 seconds or so we actually get like a second of movement. I don't know, I don't know what he's trying to do here, but we'll see if we can get a good stream up for you guys. Again, you know, I'm that Denver guy. I don't know if you guys recognize my voice from my videos. We've got Roadie Bros Cole here. I call him Roadie Bros Cole because the other bro in the Roadie Bros is Josh. They have a great tips channel. If you guys like, you know, it's Jarian or Gearsy, just getting better at the game, you're definitely going to love Roadie Bros because he's better than all those channels. No, don't tell Jarian and Gearsy I said that.
Yeah,
I love those guys
dude.
too.
All right,
Hey, you're getting me in trouble on here.
The academic here on NA East. We're going to be giving him
Academic?
a chance.
Go.
Yes. Another young player, it seems like. So we're going to see what he can
Alright.
do.
Let's hop
Hey,
in.
Academic with the clear stream. We got the face cam. Hey, looking good, looking quality. You guys can even shop around quality. I would say his face cam's just a little too big, though. If I were to throw out some initial criticism, hopefully the only criticism I'm going to give to Academic today, but he does have a really good loadout. 2 shockwave grenades, man. People love these shockwave grenades now. They are
He's
just
freaking out right now, too.
Yeah,
actually.
I mean, right?
Focus up, Academic. Focus up.
I'd be freaking out too, man. All of a sudden, just thousands of people are watching you. I mean, that's scary stuff. Even when you get like a raid or a hose for like 200 viewers, I mean, it's stressful. It really is.
Yeah, look
All right,
at
guys,
that, though.
the West code is coming in the chat right now. I'm going to put it in subscribers mode real quick.
Awesome. Let's get him started.
Sounds good.
If you guys want to play on the West servers, this is going to be it.
Denver, we've talked about this time and time again today. The AR, he's got the shotgun as well, but notice the throwables.
What
2
am I noticing?
shockwaves
The throwables, dude.
and 4 junk rifts.
Oh my gosh.
4 junk rifts.
4 of them.
But have we seen them really have a huge effect today? I think we've only seen 1 kill with all the junk rifts we've seen so far today. So maybe we're just missing it. I don't know. But I mean, it does seem like a powerful weapon, but is it really as good as we think it is the question.
Well, I don't think players really know how to use it yet.
I think
what
that's
I've
it.
seen. Because there have been a couple scenarios where players have had them. And look, right here, he throws the shockwave. What he could have done is thrown the junk rift first
Oh,
and then
junk
shockwaved out.
And the shockwave, yes.
Yeah.
He's just getting out of there again. You know, nerves come into play here, right? When we talk about just basic human psychology. I mean, when you know people are watching you, you definitely play a little bit different. I mean, these guys on the World Cup stage, a lot of people were just voting to win, like Ghost Bizzle. You know, some of these guys who've had the experience of people just watching them live. Because some of these younger players, they don't have that experience. The most they've had is maybe even 10 people watching them at the same time, and still that's pretty intense for him. So thousands of people. I mean, he can hang in there though. We can see Academic has some skill. He's just got to take a couple deep breaths and just do his best, man.
Oh, I'm sure you understand. And
Oh yeah, baby.
when you're playing on stream, it is so much.
Oh, okay.
play the same way you normally would. If it's just sitting in a box until you have to move to the store, I mean, sometimes that's exactly what you want to do.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. Put yourself in the best position to win the game, especially with these close end games, man. They're tight.
I just can't believe how many times we've seen people run out of mats, dude. I thought I was the only one that did. I mean, that's a lot of players running out of mats. I mean, probably what 50% of the players that we've seen tonight in an end game ran out of mats and just had to walk along there. We did see that one when no mats, shotgun up high, and was able to pull it off. But you know, you're just not always gonna get that, man. Again, shout out to Kangarda, dude. Kangarda,
All right, here's the
Fortnite
link, guys.
guy.
We do have an NA West game going.
Here we go,
Finally
same
found one.
persona.
Good luck to him, and
Same
we're gonna
to
get the
you.
EU code in the chat in like 1 or 2 minutes, guys. Get ready for that.
I don't know. I just dropped my PS.
Sane decides to actually leave. He leaves the bandages this deep in the storm. Actually, the storm's not too far away, and he does have a rift nearby. So he knew what he was doing, man. He popped a med kit just coming in. But let's see what Sane decides to do here.
Yeah, we'll see. If they open up their map, we'll be able to get a good look at the next circle. Judging off of it right now, it looks like it might be decently far away. But
yeah, we don't know. It could be anywhere from salty all the way. Oh, and
Oh,
it looks
no,
like,
actually.
looks like it's just gonna be right in
Right
salty.
there.
You got kind of lucky. It's not too
Perfect.
bad. Sees a loot drop on the ground. Definitely gotta go for those loot drops, man. Sometimes I tunnel vision them, and when I go when I shouldn't go for them, but I mean, you never know what you can get out of a loot drop. Here we go. I mean, look at this, unbelievable. The chug splashes bring it back to full health and 66 shield. Is he gonna take the stink bombs? I don't know. It's a popular pick, but again, he does have the rocket launcher, which is we actually saw for a long time. We saw that not picked by any pro, and now we're seeing it more and more.
right,
Yeah.
yeah. It is the ability to knock down an entire 1x1 if you're
That's
using
strong.
the rocket effectively. It's something that a lot of players are considering using. And look, he does have that paired with the heavy sniper. So you can take a lot of
that's
these solo players
nasty.
by surprise with that.
Dude,
He
I don't
doesn't
know how
see
many
the
times I've
shield
been
behind.
hit with